that was very hard to ignore because my residential home that I bought almost at the same time had only appreciated twice. So I'd say, you know what, which horse am I going to ride? I'm going to ride the residential horse or the commercial horse that is, at least in my experience, 8 times more efficient. And even if it's only 4 times more efficient, I'll be here because it's a much bigger play and it just appreciates and scales so much faster. So that really turned on that light bulb in me and said, you know what, I need to go get units, more units, commercial multifamily units. And in the last 4 years, I've acquired over 1,200 apartment units. We also have a beautiful mixed use property very close to where you live.
Hold on. 1,200 doors?
1,200 doors.
All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure that people heard in the back. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I don't call them doors. I call them units because some of them are commercial units, right? Okay. Medical practices. Some of them are, restaurants. Some of them are, so when I call it a door, sometimes people think, oh, it's just an apartment. Sometimes it's an apartment, but sometimes it will be a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhome. Sometimes it will be 6,800 square feet academy for autistic children that is renting from us, so wow. For me, that's the more units you have, the more scale you have, and actually the safer it is, because if one tenant leaves out of the 1,200 units, you don't even feel it.
I love it. That's strong. All right, 1,200 units. Okay,
let's go.
Not doors. You better take us to school. Okay, great. Now let's talk about this opportunity in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, because I think this is huge. And, I want to say this for those of you that are watching right now. For some of you, you're going to be like, this is for me. I want this. I want it now. Some of you are going to say, hey, this is going to be my next step. Because there are going to be other deals. That's the wonderful thing about when you get in a network, the deals keep dealing, right? So let's talk to us about this 233 units, I think it is, right?
It's 216 units in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Yeah. Okay. You want me to start showing them the deck?
Yeah, please.
All right, everybody. You ready for this? I hope you're ready for this.
Yes. Yeah.
Look, this is super exciting for us.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see if I can share the screen real fast to make sure that, okay, there we go. Share my screen.
James, are you, I know you're excited about this 216, here we go.
Cool.
Off the charts.
There we go.
Can you
look at it? Look at it.
There we go. There's the beauty, the reserve.
Let's go.
Showing this full screen. Can you guys see that?
Yes, looks beautiful.
Awesome. All right, everybody. So I'm going to talk to you guys today about the reserve at Cool Springs in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Beautiful property built last year. Because we're going to share an investment opportunity with you all, it's important that you know that this is done according to the regulations of the Securities and Exchange Commission. So we always have to present a disclaimer, and that this is the initial plan. It's confidential. It's only for the use of prospective investors. And of course, is a plan contained from data that we've collected from the site, from the seller, from the people that are managing the property right now. And that, of course, as we do due diligence, we're verifying that all that is accurate and complete. Okay. And that past performance is not an indication of future results, and that we are not attorneys, we're not financial advisors, and we're not your CPA. So always feel free to connect with those folks to help you make decisions as you decide to invest. All right, perfect. So first thing I'm going to show you is past performance of our portfolio. We own this property in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's called the Gateway Village. This is probably only 10, 15 minutes from your house, Miss Jewel.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful property in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Murfreesboro, Tennessee is outside of Nashville. And when we found this property 2 years ago, we knew that it was a beautiful, amazing deal. Right in front of a hospital. That hospital behind that you see serves 15 million patients a year. And there was a 55 Class A residential unit complex, luxury apartments, and 37,000 square feet of medical and retail spaces. So closed on March of 2022. We bought it for $18.6 million.